The clash began with a thunderous artillery strike on the defensive lines. Moments later, armored columns surged forward to seize the advantage. Here are the Ukrainian fighters, holding on despite fatigue and dwindling numbers. The tree line ahead became the crucial objective. The first wave of attackers dismounts, and the firefight erupts. The battle erupts with a sudden burst of Ukrainian gunfire. Every round counts, but ammunition is scarce. They know they cannot allow the enemy to close in. Soon, another wave of Russian assault troops appears on the horizon. Their numbers keep growing. In the chaos, a Ukrainian soldier radios that he has been hit. He is badly wounded and can no longer hold his position. He calls for a medic. The field commander confirms the report over the radio and pleads for immediate support. Reinforcements for the Russians keep coming. They advance under the cover of smoke grenades, their movements hidden in the haze. Then, an artillery shell lands dangerously close to the Ukrainian trenches. The ground shakes. The defenders know the situation is becoming critical. Russian soldiers push into the tree line, methodically checking every trench and every stretch of ground. Their commander orders them to sweep the area meter by meter, determined to eliminate any resistance. A Ukrainian M113 armored vehicle rushes to assist, but disaster strikes. It rolls over a hidden mine. The explosion knocks it off course and slams it into a tree. The crew survives, scrambling out of the wreck to find cover. But in the tree line, the Ukrainian defenders are running out of bullets and options. One soldier tries to raise headquarters on the radio. Russian troops creep closer. The Ukrainians split into smaller groups. Some attempt to retreat through the brush, while others stay behind to hold the line. The exhaustion is visible in their faces. Russian grenades explode as they sweep forward, clearing the trenches. One attacker spots Ukrainian survivors and reports their position. The choice is grim: continue resisting with no ammunition or surrender. Out of options, a group of defenders lays down their weapons. The tree line falls to Russian control. But not everyone is captured. Several Ukrainians are still hiding in the undergrowth. A Russian drone spots them and relays their coordinates. Almost immediately, artillery shells rain down. Shrapnel injures one soldier who cannot move. Over the radio, the unit begs for evacuation. Command responds. Help is on the way. The survivors fight to reach the edge of the tree line and dig into shallow trenches, waiting for extraction. Cluster munitions pound the area, and then an American Bradley fighting vehicle charges in, firing its cannon. Under its covering fire, the trapped soldiers climb aboard. The Bradley reverses quickly, carrying them out of danger. The rescue succeeds. After witnessing how the Bradley fighting vehicle stormed into danger and pulled soldiers out under heavy fire, it raises the question: is this truly the best fighting vehicle in the world? Designed to carry infantry straight into the heart of battle while laying down powerful fire, the Bradley has proven time and again that it's more than just an armored transport. It's a lifeline on the battlefield. But is it unmatched, or are there rivals that can challenge its reputation? On April 6, 2025, a surprising report emerged from Russia, highlighting a rare moment of military self-reflection. The 38th Research Institute of Armored Vehicles, based in Kubinka near Moscow and operating under the Russian Ministry of Defense, released a detailed study titled Results of the Bradley M202 Research Tests Supplied to Ukraine. This document analyzed the American M2, a two Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, which had been captured by Russian forces during the conflict in Ukraine. The findings, publicly shared by armored vehicle researcher Andriy Tarasenko through his Telegram channel, reveal a striking conclusion. The US-built Bradley significantly outperformed Russia's latest BMP-3 series in critical areas such as protection, firepower, and crew ergonomics. For American audiences, this acknowledgement from a major Russian military institution raises serious questions about the state of Moscow's armored forces and the ongoing technological race in modern warfare. The M2A2 Bradley, the specific variant discussed in the report, is already familiar to U.S. military enthusiasts. First introduced in the 1980s as part of the Bradley IV family, the vehicle was originally designed by FMC Corporation, which later became BAE Systems Land and Armaments, to transport infantry into battle while providing substantial supporting fire. When comparing the two vehicles, the differences become even clearer. The Bradley generally offers superior survivability, protection, and battlefield awareness, while the BMP-3 retains certain advantages in mobility, particularly in swampy or water-heavy terrain thanks to its amphibious design. The Bradley was built around the principle of keeping its crew alive after a hit. It features a dual-layer aluminum and steel hull, reinforced with a mine-resistant polymer mat and shock-absorbing seats. Compartmentalized fuel and ammunition storage, combined with blow-up panels and an insulated crew cell, greatly reduced the risk of catastrophic explosions. By contrast, the BMP-3's lighter aluminum hull makes it far more vulnerable to fire, and its design places fuel and ammunition dangerously close to the crew. A single penetration can trigger chain reactions with devastating results. Armament also sets the two vehicles apart. The Bradley is equipped with the M242 Bushmaster 25mm autocannon, known for its high accuracy, stabilization, and armor penetration. It also carries a TOW missile launcher, providing long-range anti-tank capability and advanced optics that give its crew a decisive edge in targeting. The BMP-3, on the other hand, mounts a more powerful 100mm gun missile system paired with a 30mm autocannon, but it lacks the Bradley's advanced optics and precision fire control. This difference often determines which vehicle dominates in real combat conditions. In the course of the war in Ukraine, the battlefield has become a proving ground for infantry fighting vehicles. The Bradley has shown that a well-protected and well-armed design can make the difference between survival and destruction. In contrast, Russian BMPs, particularly the BMP-3, have suffered devastating losses. Hundreds have been destroyed by drones, artillery, and portable anti-tank systems, often exploding in spectacular fashion because of fuel and ammunition stored dangerously close to their crews. These repeated failures have not only weakened Russia's armored forces, but have also raised serious questions about the long-term viability of the BMP design itself. The stark contrast between the Bradley's survivability and the BMP's vulnerability serves as a reminder that in modern warfare, protection and crew safety are just as critical as firepower and mobility.